Hey guys, we got a new beast, couple new stratagems, and a new event. So we're gonna go in blind and check them out today. The Snowy Night event. So we've got, oh, I recognize those. That'll be the lucky prize here. So you got a chance to land on these coupons. It will give you, let's say 40% of the prize pool. So you get around 10,000 of these coupons, which is $100. So 10% you get, what, 2,500, which is 25 bucks. So it's not bad if we can get some free tickets to use for it. Got some new skins here. How do I check those out again? Well, I'm not sure how to check them out, but that is like a Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and I believe it's for Lu Bu. It was for Lu Bu in the other game, and this is kind of like a Broly, Super Saiyan 3 Broly, and this should be for Guan Yu. Wonder if it'll show in the officer tab here. Guan Yu there. Yeah, so that is for Guan Yu. So the other one should be for Lu Bu. But the best thing to get out of here is probably going to be this. Oh, definitely this. They have the, this is for the new rune function. If you heard me talking about that morph function, it's actually called rune in this game. So I'll try to remember to call it rune, but you know me, I'm going to be calling it morph. I mixed the names for both these games up. Got the chest of gems, which also gives you a chance to get this. So that would be good to spend your $3 a day on this right here. Grab 2 of these and spend the $1 on the outskirts with, where is it here? This, using your second daily attempt on this, and then spending the $2 on the chest of gems will get you your $3. Which will give you this. If you do that every day, you'll get a bunch of pulls on the chest of gems. You get a chance to get either this, which you should probably save for the rune, or up your servants. And that'll also give you the daily recharge right here. So if you're one of those people who spend every day, that's a good way to spend the $3 a day for this. If you just want to spend a little bit, if you're going to spend more, then just buy whatever packs from here. You also got this, just doing certain things, gives you free keys. Got an activity puzzle, which gives you tickets. Yep, gives you tickets, so make sure you fill that out. I did land on it once. I did get like a free $43, I think it was. I was pretty lucky, so. Oh, see, somebody already won that. It went down a little bit. Did it go down or go up? I think it went down, yeah. So we got an event pass here, just some tickets. They should have given tickets for that lucky, yeah, like these. I feel like they're a little bit more stingy with them in this game. So that pretty much covers that. We'll check out the new beast here. It's Vanquisher Beon. Yep, that's his name. So this one's pretty interesting, actually. At the start of the battle, target one random enemy, increasing their damage taken by 15% and reducing their healing received by 15%. Also, apply an undispellable debuff law. Take 10% max HP damage up to 400% of the beast's attack for every 4 actions taken. Not that great at the start, like none of them are really good at the start because it just targets one random enemy, but when you max it out at the start of battle, target all enemies, increasing their damage taken by 25% and reducing their healing received by 30%. Also apply an undispellable debuff law. Take 20% max HP damage up to 400% of the beast's attack for every 3 actions taken to them. So this is where I was talking about in some other video, you can shut down people's healing. So this is one of them. Reducing healing received by 30%. And then we come over here to everybody's new favorite unit. Where is it? Yeah, reducing healing by 60%. So we've now reduced healing by 90%. There are ways you can buff healing, like there is, you can combat that, just like crit rate and crit rate reduction, or damage boost and damage reduction. But as of right now, I can't think of any off the top of my head that actually combat that. So we can almost shut down people's healing right now, which is really strong. Just keep in mind, you will have to get them up there quite a bit. Yes, 4, 5, all. So it looks like every time you tier him up, he targets one extra person. So to get that all, you're gonna need to max him out, unfortunately, but even just getting him up to like Moon 1, that's still half the team that gets reduced healing. It's only 21% at that point, but it also increases the damage taken by 19%. So this guy is actually pretty decent. And oh, we have servants checkout as well, right? Unparalleled, so these two. Scorched Earth. In death, deal damage equal to 20% of own max HP to the enemy with the highest attack. Can only deal damage to the same target twice every turn. And when we max it out, in death, deal damage equal to 45% of all max HP to the enemy target with the highest attack and lower their damage reduction by 16% for 1 turn. Can only deal damage to the same target 3 times every turn. So I've said it before, I'll say it again. Anything that requires your unit to die, you can just skip over that. It's never gonna be good. Like the Muse, your unit has to die. They come in, they're weak, they have a little bit of like healing, a little bit of stuns, but like they're not gonna tip the tide of any battle. Same with this, like a little bit extra damage when you die, it's not gonna do much. The Seclusion Servant though, reduce own final damage by 15% and reduce own final damage taken by 15%. Now, just on face value, see it's 20%, 20%, 25, 25. Might seem bad just on the surface, but when we go to max it out, reduce own crit rate and final damage by 15%, reduce own final damage taken by 40%, and increase own crit res by 40%. So it starts as an even trade-off at the beginning, which is absolutely useless, right? It's, I mean, like, I wouldn't use that. So this is actually a servant you're probably gonna wanna go for. If you have Blessing maxed, Edge maxed, and Slaying maxed, you could go for like that's like the main tier. The top tier of servants right now are those 3, and then the next tier is gonna be Sturdy, Remedial, and Seclusion. Because Sturdy, just straight up damage reduction. Remedial, when you're at full HP, you get 50% overshield, and full HP 140% overshield. So this would probably be more important than this one. But the thing is with this one, you don't want to use it if you just have 1 or 2 copies. You want to use it when it is at least 4-star, I think. Reduce on crit rate and final damage at 20%. Reduce on final damage taken by 35%. Yeah, so if you have it, see, even at 3-star, it's an even trade-off for crit rate, final damage. Get a little bit more crit res, but you really need it 4, preferably 5-star to even use it. If it's below that, don't use it. Just wait until you got it started up more, because it's just not going to be very useful to you. The Remedial, I would probably still get that first, because that's a massive shield when and you can actually stack that with, there's a potential right here, healing excess max HP converted to shield equal to 50%. Stack that on with that 140%, you got almost double the amount of healing converted to shields if you're at max HP. So I would probably go for that one first, and then get like for Remedial first, and then get the, I can't remember what it's called already, Seclusion second. But that's after you have these 3 maxed out. And a lot of people have been asking, I am making a video for servants. I'm gonna go over each servant and say what types of units it's good on. I was gonna do each unit, like I'd take like the Edge and say this is good for Great Adventurer, Guan Yu, but that would take way too long. That'd be like a 45-minute video. So I'm just gonna go over them one by one and say this is good for all damage dealers or single target damage dealers, or this is good for single target healers or for debuffers, stuff like that. So I will work on that tomorrow or this weekend, because I also want to do a tier list, right? We need another tier list. So I'll probably work on that first and then do that servant video after that. So if there's any more types of videos you want to see, just let me know in the comments below and I'll be more than happy to make them, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.